I totally forgot to record.
No!
Where are you now when I miss you?
So when you were creating this song, the Czech Republic has a really interesting format for their national selection. I think it is a format that a lot of other countries should consider adopting. So did y'all think that you were actually going to win the Czech Republic national selection? And were there some other songs that you maybe thought were going to win over you?
Yeah, of course, when loads of different genres and all the acts were really good. The level of the Czech national final was really high.
Yeah, the production was really good, and every single track that was theirs.
Yeah, but of course the structure of the voting is 50% of the jury, and then 25% international votes and 25% Czech votes. So we were of course happy with it. Especially since Eurovision has such a big community, so it kind of allows people from Spain, people from Italy, everyone to join in on choosing a song for Czech Republic. And yeah, it's positive and bad things about it, I guess, since it's actually the international votes that counts when you actually go there. But then you're representing Czech, so Czech should also be allowed to, of course, choose. But of course, we're really happy with the structure, since it was because of the jury and the international votes we got selected. So we're of course really happy about the structure.
But it was definitely a roller coaster. I remember because we were putting so much work into really communicate with people, do silly posts or show our personalities. And I remember we actually had this thing that we would call every morning before you went to work, because Casper works at a school here. So he would call us at 8 a.m. and be like, "Good morning, guys, ready to work?" And we were like, "Yes." But obviously, I mean, that's just wake up vibes. But we would wake up with being hyping each other up. And then throughout the day, we were like, "Yeah, we got this." And then another hour, we were like, "Guys, I don't think we're gonna win." So it was so much of a roller coaster. And I remember on the day when we were finding out if we were going to turn or not, I think I was extremely nervous. And the guys, or Casper, I know your mindset was like, "You know what? Whatever happens, it's not like we're gonna stop doing music because of this. So if it doesn't happen, it's okay. If we do win, sick." So we were very trying to come to terms with whatever happens. We did our very best. We did not sleep. I mean, Casper has a full-time job, Ben as well. So yeah, we did our best, and we were kind of whatever happens, happens. So, but of course we're extremely happy. I mean, I don't know if you saw the reaction the second that we found out. It's on our Instagram.
Yes, I did see it.
Crying, Ben hugging me, and Casper shaking both of us. So no, it was obviously a crazy moment. I was crying for an hour after, calling friends and family, being like, "I'm going to turn." Yeah.
It's interesting you mentioned you all have, the two guys have full-time jobs. Okay, what are your jobs? Let's just name it. But then what do you do for fun when you're not making music? Because I know for some people, music is an outlet, so it's already fun. But what do you do when you're not making music?
I can't remember.
I know. I can't fully remember. It's all the time goes into this, of course. It's not a lot of free time. But one thing, I'm watching football, and that is one thing that kind of takes my mind away of everything, and I think it's really healthy. So to be fair, at the moment I'm using football as some sort of meditation.
Or soccer for you guys.
Yeah, soccer.
Yes. Well, and we're gonna be in Turin, so Juventus, which is huge. It's not soccer season, right? Or football season right now?
Yeah, there is actually.
Oh, is it?
I have some friends of mine coming over from Norway, and they're like, "Guys, Juventus is playing at home the day after the final."
I love that.
Yeah, no, that's definitely one outlet we have, because all of our time goes into this now. And what did we do before? In Prague, it's so nice to just go out, hang in the parks here, and we like going to stand up. That's the thing we like doing together.
Sure.
That was the first thing we did when the boys moved here to Czech Republic, because I wanted to obviously do something that is in English. So we would find these stand up, stand up nights,
Open mics,
which are always hilarious, even like if it goes badly or
Yeah.
sorry to the people that are making career of that. But yeah, so I don't know. We like, of course, Czech Republic, like beer. You know, we like just chilling in the parks, having a cold beer, and yeah. But mainly music, mainly.
Yeah.
I love Prague. I've only been once, but I really, really cannot wait to go back to Prague. And one of the things that I loved about Prague was the food scene in Prague was like amazing. Can you plug out some restaurants, like places to go?
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say
Café Louvre.
Café Louvre. Louvre.
Yeah.
Café Louvre. But Café Louvre is really good. Like my grandpa used to go there, so it has like some tradition to it. It's just very traditional food. Like if you like meat, thick sauces, kind of like similar to like goulash. If people have been to Germany, because that's maybe a more popular place to go, like Berlin. I don't know, maybe to Prague. Dumplings, like very like food that makes you fat. Basically, it's very, very like filling, thick sauces and stuff like that. It's amazing. Like I love it, but it's not something like people should eat often because it's not good for your health. But it's what I'm used to. But I lived in America for a long time, so
Where were you in America?
So I was born in Buffalo, New York. I lived in
Okay.
Detroit, and I lived in Canada.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, one of my close friends is from Buffalo.
Cool.
And she is my daughter's godmom. Now, this is the thing. So I had the opportunity to talk to Amanda from Greece, and I asked her what song is like currently stuck in her head, and she said it was your song. She was like, it's just happening. So do y'all have a song from Eurovision maybe that's like kind of stuck in your head?
Okay, so we actually had a live stream with Amanda that was super spontaneous yesterday because me and Ben were like, should we just do a live stream and see what happens? We didn't think it through because normally we try to like think it through because we all want to be together, but Casper went to an escape room.
Okay.
And we were like, because we were practicing and I was a bit drained and I was like, you know what, I'm not really like feeling it. Like my voice was a bit like stressed out. So I was like, you know what, let's just like chill. And so we did a live and then Amanda joined. And so I'm going to have to say Amanda because she's on my mind right now because that's who we like last spoke to from the other finalists. So
their song is obviously so beautiful.
Yeah.
But it changes for us all the time. It's every week we have a new song stuck in our minds because obviously we have done all these pre-parties now and we hear nothing else but the Eurovision songs. So that's the only thing that like keeps popping up in our heads because we hear the sound checks, we watch them live. And obviously everything on our feed now, it's just Eurovision stuff. So it's changing all the time. There's so many good songs this year. And I can't wait to see which one is going to be stuck in my head next.
Yeah.
I mean, we're so close to Eurovision at this point. Is there anything like special or unusual you are doing? And when I say unusual, maybe like different from like your normal routine in prep for Eurovision?
Okay, well, I would say we never focused this much on choreography. So that's something new because of course I have to look at a certain camera at a specific time and stuff like that. So I think that's kind of new because normally when we played gigs, we just kind of were like, okay, let's just make sure that we communicate with each other, like just like vibe together. But we never had like, okay, Domi, now you walk forward and then you do this little dance here and then you walk to the side. And, you know, so like that's a little bit more different because of course we have to prepare for the fact that it's going into television. So I think that's new for me. Like I've never had a choreographer work with us and we have an amazing choreographer. She is absolutely amazing. So that's like something for me that's
and we're also not drinking now, which
we're also not drinking.
Also
yeah, we're sober.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, which is difficult with Czech beer. And,
so we just like trying to compensate with Czech beer glasses with water.
I mean, ginger ale, you know, you can pretend, you know, sparkling cider, stuff, not like cider, but like, you know, sparkling like grape juice.
There's coffee that can also make you feel
something.
certain way. It sounds like we had like a drinking problem or something. No, we didn't.
But I think it's super nice and healthy for our minds and bodies to just not drink now until we go there, so we can have full focus. Because when you get home, you just lose half a day of focus you could have had to prepare.
No, that's real. I think in the pandemic, a ton of people, I was even talking to my mom, who has been joining me on my American Song Contest streams. I haven't fully immersed her into like Eurovision, but I will say she liked y'all's song. And let me just say, it was hard for her to kind of get like a 10, and by hard to get a 10, because I was sort of convincing her, like she had 9 solid songs. And I was like, okay, Mom, you just need like one more. She was like, why? I was like, well, cause, so then I can say like the 10 songs that you like. And so then we had to like go through. And then finally she was like, oh, wait, no, I liked that song. Not y'all. Y'all were in the 9. She was like, I liked that one song. You know, the cute girl that was like at the club. And I was like, Ireland? And she was like, yeah, that's Rich. Yeah, I like that one. That one you can put in. I was like, okay. I'm like, so I'll have to tell Brooke. I was like, my mom, she was like, you're the cute girl at the club. I'm like, okay. In the pandemic, I had a baby at like the beginning part. And so then after, you know, it's like well, this is like TMI. Everyone's going to be like, Alesia, why are you telling them this? So then it was like I was breastfeeding, so I couldn't like drink. And then finally I had the moment where I could drink. And I would say my mom and I started like having this like, you know, after work, like it was like wine. And then it was like after work, like, you know, let's get fancy and make some cocktails. And then like before we knew it, it was like, okay, we're having like 4 and 5 drinks every night. Like we got to scale this back. What were we doing? What were we doing before cocktail hour? So we were like, okay, let's do tea. And like tea, because it's like, you know, you can prep your tea, you know, have like, okay, I'll have a little bit of lemon, I'll put some honey in it. So it's like sort of the process of like getting fancy with a drink without like, I guess, drinking. So we did that. But I will say, plug, I'm doing a cocktail crawl on the 7th in Turin. So get your tickets today. So yeah, I'm really excited to be going to Turin and excited to see the folks on the stage. Do you feel like you have a country that you would say is like, you know, like your biggest competition at Eurovision, maybe in the same genre or something that you're like, okay, like we're looking out for y'all?
Like I mean, of course, we're in a competition, and when we got in, we knew that we were going into the whole competition vibe. But I just find it so like, because like music, I don't see it normally as a competition, you know, because you're part of this community and you're just rooting for like your friends, and like obviously we've now made friends with these people. So like before we met them, maybe we had like these thoughts, like, I mean, who has like a similar vibe? Like
well, there's only one,
Austria,
but they're not in our semifinal.
Austria,
yeah, and Lumix.
But like, yeah, but like we've met them and we hung out, and now I just want like everyone to go through. And it's like super weird because it's like being in a competition with your friends. You just wish them the best, and as like before Eurovision, you're just rooting like your colleagues on, you know. So it's like a weird situation, but of course we went into this knowing it was a competition, but I wouldn't say I'm like looking out for someone or like, oh, I'm gonna like I'm not looking out for anyone. I just want everyone to do well, but of course that's not the case. Everyone can go through. But yeah, I guess like similar vibes is Austria, but they're not in our semifinal, so that's nice. We don't have to like like be competitive over that, like that we have a similar genre. So I hope they go through, and I hope we go through.
I hope everyone goes.
I hope everyone goes through.
Okay. You know, Czech Republic conjuring a Eurovision where everyone makes it through. Okay. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I ask everyone this question. I would say it's like my signature question, if I can have a signature question. And ultimately what that question is there a song from Eurovision 2022 that you would kind of want to steal and put the Domi mix spin on?
Ooh. Oh my goodness.
That is good.
Okay. Okay.
Because it's not, I will say it is not your favorite song per se, or it could be your favorite song, but it's like the song that you're like, oh, like I could kind of take this maybe flip it, remix it, and sort of inject y'all's vibe too.
Yeah, actually, it's not because she said us, but actually Amanda's song "Die Together." Like the songs we usually would like to make are those nice sounding songs. It could be any genre. This is ballad, like ballady, but with an epic chorus. Like
But it's already similar to kind of what we would do,
yeah,
you know. So we
like-
can't like take it and flip it. I would say I think it would be super fun to do subwoofer because it's like
Ah.
if we just made it into a ballad and like crazy harmonies, and
Yeah.
we were even talking about doing a little cover of that. Was I supposed to say that? Beep, boop, beep, 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 boop.
Yeah, no,
Whatever.
I'm not fully sure.
I'm in the thinking box as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. This is hard.
Well, I'm not trying to stump you, but I mean, I think when you talk, and y'all kind of talked about this, I think that's one of the things about Eurovision that's so dope. That I will say, with us having now the American Song Contest, one of the aspects of it I was most curious about, because I do think with Eurovision it brings together creators literally from different countries and sort of puts them all in the space. And I think the opportunity for collaboration, the opportunity too to kind of get exposed to like different sounds, even it's just like right there, and like folks can go for it. So I think that that's one of the dope things about Eurovision in general. And then I just have to say, when you were thinking of your staging, like what was the most kind of important aspect to you in going into that creative process?
It was mainly to show
Yeah, go on.
to show who we are. Kind of not thinking too much about making it just a Eurovision performance, but making a performance that we like, or to show us as well. So when we play a gig after Eurovision, people will be like, it's similar.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
So I
like
think that was most important, to
we're
show
definitely-
ourselves.
yeah, definitely. Sorry, I was.
No, go for
I was
it.
like, "Bleh, bleh,
No
sorry.
worries.
Go on, miss. Yeah, basically what Casper said.
What is it?
No, just that we just want to be as authentic to ourselves as possible, which is basically what you said.
Yeah.
So I'll just.
So like when you see us at Coachella, it's like the similar.
Oh, we're going to Coachella? That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Look, we're speaking it into existence. From
Yeah.
Eurovision to Coachella. Thank y'all so much for talking with me. I don't want to take up too much more of your time, and I am so excited for Eurovision 2022, and I hope to see you all in Turin.
Yes.
We're going to be there.
Maybe at the cocktail party if it's non-alcoholic.
Well, I'm telling everyone, so plug, all of the drinks that we are having will be able to be made into mocktails. So get your tickets today.
Nice.
Will do.
Where are you now?